YouTube has problems. This is going to be one of those videos where I talk about a corporation, but more accurately and particularly YouTube and how YouTube keeps doing stupid things and making stupid changes to their platform. Changes that are stupid for both users and creators. So just get ready for a lot of grievances. Also, I'd like to state that no, this video doesn't encompass every little detail of YouTube nor all of its issues. Just the issues that I've understood. And with that out of the way, I hope you enjoy the video. YouTube keeps getting progressively worse as a platform. Through the years, it seems like this thought process is becoming progressively true, and reasons to support this is YouTube won't let you watch videos if you have an ad blocker. I'm sure that if you have one, you've probably seen this abomination. Why YouTube? Just why? We legit were on such a level of bro bond, like,
I thought what we had was special!
I want to note that no, we never really had any special friendship like this, and that if you trust corporations like they are your friend, you need to stop now. Do not make corporations your friend. Stop it. They will not reciprocate. And while I understand that YouTube did this because they're losing money from advertisers, there's no shortage of advertisers for YouTube, which you'd think that there would be if they were actually losing money, but this makes sense considering YouTube is a free platform. The problem with this is all the other platforms are already forced for ads. Why don't you just get YouTube? I'll get to that. Wait your turn. This is horrible for the user experience because while we're forced to watch ads is understandable, what isn't is increasing the ads time and putting them up for longer on the PC, even sometimes now having literal 30-second unskippable ads. And it gets worse because people watching on their TV can get 60-second unskippable ads. This yellow highlight means you skip after the 60 seconds. People can't stop ads like this without premium. They increase the ads on it just to make you annoyed and manipulate you into buying, because on PC and mobile, the ads aren't nearly as annoying as they are on your fucking TV. Why don't you just get— I said I'll get to it, which is annoying, and the only reason why we used Adblock to begin with was because it was annoying, and now we're forced to live with how annoying it is in a way worse way. And I know what you're thinking. Why not buy YouTube Premium so you don't have ads? Yes, I'm talking about it. Now please shut and listen. On this platform, you're one of two people, and one of those is being someone who pays for money-bleeding subscriptions or someone that is forced to put up with YouTube ads, which if you are the one who goes through money bleeding, not that there's anything wrong with that. Here's the thing though. This costs $14 US per month, and I'm not sure if you're aware, but subscriptions are literal scum practices, and even for a subscription that seems like a good deal, I'd still say this because it bleeds your money. So I found this YouTube video last night while watching YouTube on my TV. So YouTube, this is my gun and this is my ammo. I'm going to annihilate you. I have YouTube Premium. Why am I getting ads? That's shot numero uno. Why am I getting an ad while I have YouTube Premium? That's shot number 2. I just got an ad even though I have Premium. Shot number 3. Why are there ads? I have Premium. Shot 4. Oh, but I'm not done because it turns out that YouTube Premium doesn't cost the same across all devices either. On mobile here it says $14.99 a month for Premium, but on PC it says $12.99 a month, which I don't know about you, but I find that to be pretty shitty. And it's also different for the family plan too. On PC it's $19.99 a month, and on mobile it's $22.99 a month. What the fuck, YouTube? So I find all of this pretty scummy, as I predicted too, which is the sad part. Money which you could use on anything else more beneficial to you than watching videos on YouTube in peace.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But that's why I don't. Regardless, that doesn't make it any less annoying, especially when the majority of people don't use YouTube Premium for the same reason, because it bleeds your money and is a general waste of it. But I only have it to avoid ads on YouTube. Yeah, of course you do. Obviously. That's the entire point of it. The other uses are just garbage compared to that. This just isn't so important. So let's talk about some other issues that others have noticed. We're gonna be here all day if I cover everything, so I'm going to give some clips and summarize, along with giving my take. Starting with this video by Markiplier.
People's accounts are being suspended without reason, without provocation, and their appeals to get it back are being denied. 2 days ago, I was doing a live stream to explain a heist with Markiplier. It has choices, so I had people voting on which way they wanted to go with emotes that I have for members, one red paddle, one a green paddle. I would pick which way to go, and then they would spam that emote. Appeal rejected. German, appeal rejected. Appeal rejected. And that's bad enough because people are losing their videos that they've made. They're losing all their history and they're watching. They're losing their memberships that they have paid money for. And it's not just the YouTube account. It's the entire Google account. Google account disabled. Google account disabled. Google account disabled.
Now, obviously this problem is fixed. This video was made 5 years ago after all, but what's important here is to acknowledge how big this problem actually is and how stupid YouTube was for suspending accounts for this when when this is how live streams always tend to go. And when appealed to YouTube, YouTube denied the appeals, which is just a dick move, and it was a dick move in the first place to suspend people for. And the fact this wasn't just their YouTube account, was their entire fucking Google account disabled for spamming emotes, which is completely fucking normal for streams. What's even worse is that these people asked YouTube about this on Twitter back then, and they had the fucking audacity to say, there's nothing we can do. YouTube, this is absolute bullshit. You know this is bullshit. Regardless of the fact YouTube did eventually speak to Mark and get this resolved, this is still one of the dumbest fucking things a platform has done, and resolving it doesn't absolve their behavior. Now let's go over this video by Jacksepticeye.
I used to read the comments all the time. I used to answer so many comments constantly on my channel. The comment system has just gotten worse and worse and worse over the years on YouTube. Lately, it's a special breed of spammers, bots, similar comments all the time. It's just an absolute disaster to read. It says, the fact is, it's Jack's favorite game, and the way he wants to play it is making the series feel way more alive and energetic. It's awesome. Keep it up, Jack. Also looking forward to How Did We Get Here film. Seems like a genuine nice comment, right? Then right underneath this, I saw another comment from a bot of a scantily clad lady that says, tap me to have with me. And it's the exact same comment. Word for word, copy pasted.
It's no shock that bot accounts are all over the internet in some way. They're on all social media, Steam, Discord, Twitter, and especially YouTube. And yes, it's bad these accounts exist. A majority of the time, they are quite literally scam bots, and what that means is they try to scam you through the methods they employ, much like how Jack described that this bot says, tap me to have sex with me, which is clearly a scam. Never click any links that any of these bots put out. These bots also, as he mentions in the video, say things just to get under your skin and put people towards their otherwise worthless content, because a bot is obviously either not going to have any videos or have AI slop stuff that no one should watch. And now let's go over Coryxkenshin's video. I will do a summary of this one so as not to use Cory's video in full. If you guys missed or want to see any of the videos I've spoke about, I've linked them in the description.
YouTube, you guys either play favorites, you are racist, or it's a mix of the two. August 18th, I uploaded the Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted. All these other YouTubers were playing the Mortuary Assistant, and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted.
After this, Cory appealed his video and it got rejected. Then he went to look at Markiplier's video and it wasn't age restricted. Cory sent that to his YouTube representative, which then sent it to YouTube, and they removed his age restriction. Cory then mentions he gets on call with his YouTube rep. Here's another clip.
I've been feeling like this for a long time. I've been feeling like every single time that I come back to YouTube, I'm #1 trending for a few days, and then they find some arbitrary issue. You don't believe me? What happened the last time I came back and I was #1 trending for like a week? They copyright struck me for a video that was in 2019 or something like that.
2 days later, YouTube added back Cory's age restriction on his video. Then he went to check Markiplier's video and it also had an age restriction. So now that you have this context, let's talk about it. Cory mentions in his video that it only ever seems to be that YouTube does something like this when he's currently active on the platform and not any other time. Which, yes, YouTube, that is very strange behavior. I wonder why the fuck they would do shit like that. Cory's interpretation isn't crazy because he spent multiple times dealing with this and it seems like he's the only one afflicted. Like, no shit, of course YouTube is having favoritism here, and favoritism is nothing new to these fucking platforms. Twitch has always had it and YouTube has it too. It's just YouTube isn't as obvious as Twitch about it. That doesn't make it any less of an issue when multiple creators every day struggle because of crap like this. And what's worse, as he points out, everyone has uploaded this video, but only he's received scrutiny from YouTube, which is accurate considering it was only his video that got age restricted until he spoke the truth. And yeah, that definitely seems like favoritism, and it can correlate with racism, and that's absolute bullshit because Cory doesn't deserve any of that. He's a fucking great guy and makes great videos. Here's the last thing. You see, recently, which is no longer all that recent, YouTube some time ago when I uploaded this video, it did great, reaching 911 views, low likes, and comments, though, for that view count. I know that these views aren't my own, that's just not possible. About a day later, I looked at the video again and it said it has 68 views. This is a strange phenomenon, and I've never seen it happen before. This is the only video of mine to ever do this, and after re-uploading it later, it seems to generally do better. I got so pissed off at this and used that anger to make this video. I'm generally over it now. I understand I should just keep creating, and I will. Just put yourself in my shoes and understand that initially, this felt so bullshit. I'm sure, however, it's no big deal. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to like and comment and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time.